Wow. And that's another example, Dennis, of his technique letting him down when he needs extreme power.
Yeah, we'll show you it again, but as well as missing the red by a mile, what I didn't like there was Jamie just shaking his head before he played the shot. That's sending the wrong signals through to the old brain. He's had to sit and watch this fabulous clearance here. Well, can you... How many times have we seen that player miss cues?
61.
Has he fluked the snooker? I'm not sure what chalk Judd uses. Kyron Wilson did the similar sort of shot, but look at the tip. There's no damage there, but that's not the new chalk. That's the old chalk.
Well, hold on. Hold on. This is very close. Excellent shot. Gotta be careful here, Barry Hawkins. He doesn't go in off and sit in this side cushion. He hits the pink. He could go in off. He could go in off. Well, would you believe it?
Liu Hao-chen 6.
Would you believe it? What has he done?
Settle down,
It was
please,
always
thank you.
on, that in off. Why did he play it so hard? He can't believe it. Oh, well.
It's amazing, Ken. Even a shot like that, it just shows you if you don't put 100% concentration, what you can miss. Oh, what a time to miss cue.
Mark Allen, 5th.
What a time to miss cue. 49 in front, he was playing to screw back for the blue. And we've seen a few players miss cue. Oh, he miscued. Miscued, he's looking at that tip there, make sure he hasn't damaged it. Well, I'll tell you what, it's turned out very nice for him. He was trying to pot this and screw back for safety. And that's that new chalk, Stephen.
Oh, he's miscued. Can you believe it?
Anthony McGill 1. Thank you.
Just playing a gentle screw, and if you...
Dearie dear.
Once again, quite a
Got
lot of
yourself
body
14.
movement on the shot, during the shot. There's a chance gone begging. As he pulled the cue back, he was already moving his head to build up the effort for the delivery.
Oh, he decelerated because he was so close to it. He didn't get the cue through. But I'm looking, it's
Settle
dead
down,
straight,
please.
so just watch this. He just decelerated, didn't push the cue through because he was frightened of pushing it.
Oh, dear me. It made me jump. And the camera woman as well. Dear me. Anyway, frame over. Jamie Jones not going to carry on. Dear me, that was funny. Glad we're not in 3D. Anyway, he's one frame away from a place in the quarter-final. And by the look of it, he's damaged his tip.
15 minutes, yeah.
Playing the deep screw shot on the yellow.
Foul.
No, he just lost it this evening. Lost his
Kingston Week
concentration
16.
and focus.
Anthony McGill 4.
And he's lucky he didn't lose his tip.
Yeah.
Really delicate, soft screw shot.
Surely he hasn't snookered himself. Surely when the blue goes back, he's not snookered.
18.
Well, I said at this stage, anything can happen. The pressures of the Crucible Theatre strikes again there.
Foul. John Higgins, 36.
That had to happen.
Mark Williams, 4.
Things
Quiet
that
down,
happen
please. Thank you.
in the heat of battle.
Yes, two wonderful exponents of the sport, and you've seen two shots that are hard to explain.
He's actually missed out the last couple of years. In fact, he well, I was about to say actually he lost a couple of years ago in the final qualifying round to Kyron Wilson, his opponent this year.
Oh, now then. It's the last thing that the defending
Mark
champion
Sullivan,
wanted to see.
48.
Straight away you look at your tip to make sure you haven't damaged it, because that type of shot you can take a little piece out of the tip. But you can see how low he was down, trying to create the backspin.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether even contemplated.
Well, can you believe it? He only needed the black to leave Mark
Joe
needing
Perry,
a snooker.
39.
Mark did that early on. He jumped over a brown. Similar type of shot to that. What a time to miscue.
I was just going to say, Dennis, as well, as a factor in the way he plays, he always addresses the cue ball very, very low.
He's decelerated. It's not reached. Unbelievable.
Mark Allen, 7.
Just trying to hold the cue ball, and he's had a decel. Amazing. And already in this championship, I've seen that 3 times from these top players where people haven't reached the pocket.
Red in the middle of the pocket. If he had it done, would have probably stopped short of the baulk line.
Oh! Miss and a free ball.
Well, you don't see that very
It's
often.
1. Lu Hao-Chen, 4. Green ball.
Playing the green, he can't. There you go. Just say you're just trying to nestle up behind it.
Foul.
He
Mark
got
Williams, 7.
the old DDK, a dreaded double kiss to knock the black in. What a time for that to happen. He was trying to get the snooker in behind the pink and got the double kiss. Needs a good shot though. That's not a good shot. Missed that by a long
Joe
way.
Perry, 6.
It's amazing how the mid-session interval can turn matches around, and the number of times we see it as Joe made a poor effort at that. Well, you can see by the face he has pulled there what he thought of that.
Yeah, but at least I think he can play for 2 reds. You'd fancy him getting on 1, but as I say, that was not easy at all. Ken, I don't know, we'll maybe find out. I don't know whether Kyron uses this new fancy chalk that people have been using, but I did notice that Mark Selby was using it this morning, and he did miss.
And well, we've seen everything now.
Ronnie Sullivan, 8.
Absolutely amazing. He missed a blue in the previous frame, and he miscues on another blue.
Yeah, to really get into the cue ball there. The position shot before was poor.
He's hit the front, so just the blue.
This needs to slow up. This needs to slow up. Well, surely. Surely not. A shake of the head tells me he may have snookered himself. Unforgivable, that. And that's the player's view.
Yeah, thank you. Foul. John Higgins,
Yeah,
1.
John told the referee
Paul
that he
Williams,
didn't
4.
quite make it.
Free ball.
And he's left a free ball, trying to be so delicate there.